As we see a bustling martial stage surrounded by a crowd, the second martial stage of the Tang clan, with spectators gathered under a bright sky, creating an electric atmosphere of anticipation for the duel. Tangon looks out from the balcony, commenting, "A lot of people have gathered." A figure, with a confident smile, observes, "It seems young Master Wunhui decided to cause a scene." Two members of the Righteous Wind Hall, Tang Tai and Tang Jin, stand nearby. Tangon asks, "Oh, are you guys here to watch too?" Curious about their presence. Tang Jin replies, "We're here to work," clarifying their duty. Tang Jin continues, "With this many people gathered to watch the duel between the two successors, it's only right to keep things under control and prevent any accidents." Tangon, slightly puzzled, responds, "Well, aside from why you guys are here, what do you think?" Finally, Tangon, with a grin, asks, "Who's going to win?" Tang Jin, standing in a grand hall, asks with curiosity, "What's there to say? Even if you helped young Master Wunhui? It's only been about 10 days, Tang Tai respond. "There's no doubt that young Master Yu Chang will win this duel." Tangon, leaning casually against a pillar, muses. "Sure, that's probably what everyone here is thinking," he continues, "but don't forget that it was young Master Wunhui who arranged this duel." Nearby, Tangon, with a knowing smile, remarks, "But doesn't it make you curious about what he's planning?" Yu Chang, sitting under a bright sky, questions, "Is that all?" seeming unimpressed or seeking more information. The servant reports, "Yes, it said that young Master Wunhui spread the word about the duel." He adds, "And even had the fierce Gale warrior open the gates for everyone to watch, describing the spectacle Hui orchestrated." Yu Chang, with a fierce glare, snaps, "At best, this will only be a match where I beat Tang Yu Chang, put that righteous fool in his place," dismissing the challenge. He continues, "Yet, it looks like all the wastrels of Julong County are here to watch." Finally, Tang Wunhui, with a playful tone, asks, "What's got you so worked up, little brother?" teasing Tangon about his agitation. Tang Yu Chang, standing firmly with a nervous edge, Wunhui says, "Are you nervous because the Grand Matron isn't beside you? You're a mama's boy." Tang Wunhui, smirking confidently from a balcony, retorts, "Why don't you go and bring the Grand Matron to accompany you?" Wunhui, with a sharp grin, continue, "This big brother will wait for you," showing his readiness to face Tang Yu Chang. Tang Yu Chang, growing frustrated, snaps, "Hear you speak in such a vulgar manner? Quit before your crudeness rubs off on me." Full yet stern tone, exclaims, "It. Mama's boy will only listen to kind and polite words." Tang Yu Chang, now visibly angry, shouts, "I, Tang Yu Chang, told you to stop." Tang Wunhui, mimic, "I, Tang Yu Chuang, told you to stop." Tang Yu Chang, his face twisted with rage under a stormy sky, snarls, "You illegitimate brat," hurling the insult at his opponent. He then shouts, "Come on out, Tang Wunhui. I'll rip that filthy mouth of yours off," challenging Tang Wunhui directly with fierce determination. The scene shifts to show Tang Wunhui stepping onto the martial stage, his presence commanding as the crowd murmurs. A spectator exclaims, "Huh?" Third young Master Tang Yu Chang came out first, surprised by the order of appearance. Another onlooker, confused, questions, "Wasn't second young Master Tang Wunhui the challenger?" reflecting the crowd's anticipation and uncertainty about the duel's progression. Tang Wunhui, striding confidently down a stone path toward the martial stage, scene shifts to show Tang Wunhui entering the arena. The Wunhui speaks, "Sai, my dear brother, you're too easy to provoke and rile up, you're only making things easier for me." He continues, Tang Wunhui of the White Pavilion, "I might not have a title and am just a nobody," introducing himself humbly. He finishes with a polite challenge, "But I hope to have a good match," showing respect despite the tension. Tang Yu Chang, standing opposite with a fiery glare, snaps, "Why are you behaving yourself?" He adds, "Feeling nervous now that you're actually up on stage," revealing his anxiety. Elder sister remarks, "Huh, Chang, you moron." It looks like Wunhui taunted him through telepathy. The elder sister, watching from a balcony with a worried expression against the backdrop of distant mountains, thinks, but still, he should have kept his composure as the defender, lamenting Tang Yu Chang's loss of control. The elder sister, standing among the gathered crowd at the martial stage, observes, "Young Master Wunhui is showing respect, but young Master Yu Chang is," noting the contrast in their demeanors as the duel approaches. The narrative voice explains, "With that act, Wunhui has flipped public opinion and made it seem like he's the one accepting challenge." It continues, "But in the end, the result of the duel is what matters." Wunhui does look confident, however, it adds, "But Chang, also known as the Dark Shadow Genius, is a promising talent in the Tang clan, acknowledging Tang Yuchang's reputation. The narrative voice warns, he's not someone to take lightly in the Tang clan. Tang Yuchang, with a sly grin, remarks, those crude taunts are probably all you have. Tang Wunhui, growing impatient, snaps, are you here just to talk? With a fierce smile, Tang Yuchang declares, ha! All right then, just as you wish. Let's begin right now, ready to start the duel. Finally, Tang Yuchang, with a knowing look, says, I didn't know you're hiding tricks, but... Tang Yuchang, with a fierce burst of energy, declares, things won't go your way? As he clashes with Tang Wunhui on the martial stage, a cloud of smoke erupting around them. Tang Wunhui, caught off guard, grunts, ugh, as the impact hits him. A spectator, peering through the smoke, exclaims, what? The smokescreen bomb, surprised by the sudden tactic. The crowd murmurs, I can't see anything like this. Frustrated by the obscured view under a cloudy sky. Tang Wunhui reflects, to think he'd use a smokescreen bomb, marveling at Tang Yuchang's strategy. Wunhui, watching intently, thinks, well, using shadow ki in an open space like this, without any cover, isn't the best idea, critiquing the tactical choice. Tang Wunhui, standing firm amidst the smoke with a determined look, concludes, still, he didn't recklessly rush in to attack me. Tang Yuchang unleashes a powerful attack, his figure glowing with intensity under the stormy sky. Wunhui reflects, despite calling me a coward and a fool, he attacked without hesitation, noting Tang Yuchang's boldness. With a smirk, Tang Wunhui adds, as expected, these people are Tangs. Tang Yuchang shocked as Tang Wunhui unleashes his technique, with a spectator exclaiming, he say, that's shadow step. Tang Wunhui, watching closely, asks, my brother, did you forget that you had Tang Gon teach me shadow step? Reminding Tang Yuchang of his training. Tang Yuchang, caught off guard, cries out, eek, as the realization hits him. Tang Wunhui, with a sly grin, taunts, oh my, you did forget, didn't you? Tang Yuchang, with a fierce glare, snaps, I never expected to have already mastered shadow step. He continues. Also, even if your mother is a lowborn, you still have father's blood, huh? Taunting Tang Wunhui about his heritage. Tang Yuchang explains, but shadow step is just a technique that complements shadow ki, clarifying the relationship between the two abilities. Tang Yuchang, with a determined look, declares, so let me show you. The scene intensifies as he unleashes his power, the true shadow ki, appearing, suggesting a strategic moment in the duel. He then channels his energy, and the text, shadow ki, highlights his use of this powerful technique, creating a dramatic visual against a fiery backdrop. Tang Wunhui, standing firm amidst the energy, is shown in silhouette, emphasizing the ongoing confrontation on the martial stage. Yuchang explains, a technique that hides one's presence into the shadows, describing Tang Yuchang's ability. He continues, this making it impossible to detect them by sight or sound. Tang Wunhui reacts, I can see why he's called the Dark Shadow Genius, affirming Tang Yuchang's reputation. Tang Wunhui, looking intently, remarks, it's difficult to spot him with my bare eyes in these shadows. He then pauses. But, hinting at a realization or strategy. The scene intensifies as Tang Yuchang unleashes a powerful move. Surrounded by purple energy, Tang Wunhui, still in the shadows, reacts with determination, his silhouette sharp against the smoky battlefield, preparing to counter as the duel reaches a critical moment. Tang Wunhui, amidst a burst of purple energy on the martial stage, taunts, unfortunately for you, little brother? He continues, your shadow ki can't deceive my reaper sight, revealing his superior perception during the duel. With a calm expression, Wunhui admits, to be honest, his murderous intent is obvious, observing Tang Yuchang's aggression. He adds, I'd still be able to sense his location even without reaper sight. Tang Jin reflects, it's surprising to see young Master Wunhui using shadow step at that level. Marveling at Wunhui's skill. He continues, young Master Yuchang's control over shadow ki has improved as well. He wonders, could this be thanks to his secluded training? He adds, but this is nothing more than a game of tag. Tang Te, leaning forward with interest, asks, is young Master Wunhui planning to dodge until the smoke clears? Tang Jin, with a skeptical look, responds, but even if the smoke clears. He continues, if young Master Wunhui doesn't have a finishing move, he's just wasting time. Tang Gon, with a sly grin, chuckles, haha, I taught him that something for that finishing blow. Tang Jin, surprised, exclaims, you did? Tang Tai, with a stern expression, retorts, you really went beyond what the Grand Matron asked of you? Tang Gon, with a confident smirk, asks, Why do you have so little faith in your companion, huh? Tang Jin and Tae, with a knowing look replies, you are aware that we know you better than anyone else here, right? Tang Yu Chang, his face contorted with rage amidst the dissipating smoke, snarls, this fucking illegitimate rat? He grits his teeth thinking, shit, it's getting harder to use Shadow Kai as the smokescreen dissipates. Struggling with his tactic under pressure. Tang Yu Chang reflects, I was originally planning to break his legs and be done with it, but revealing his initial intent for the duel. With a fierce glare, he declares, you asked for this? Charging forward with renewed determination as the smoke clears. Tang Yu Chang release shadow soldiers, then he say to Wenhui, even if you think you can dodge with shadow stab, as long as you're in this ring you won't be able to dodge this. He jump up high, his head with full of sharp needles he say loudly, die, illegitimate rat. Downpour of pear blossom needle. Elder sister describes, that's the downpour of pear blossom needles. The elder sister, watching intently, thinks, Chang, he's planning to kill Hui, realizing the lethal intent behind Tang Yu Chang's actions. Tang Wenhui, standing confidently amidst the chaos, smirks. Well, I was going to play with you a bit more, showing his control over the situation. With a determined glare, he declares, but it seems it's time to end this. Wenhui released his overwhelming power. A spectator, overwhelmed by the display, shouts, Whoa! Another onlooker, confused and amazed, exclaims, what's with this wind? As the energy creates a fierce gust. Tang Yu Chang, amidst the tempest declares, this wind is pausing for effect. Yu Chang voice booms, wild wind, naming the technique as the energy surges. The elder sister, with a worried expression, reflects, yes, the strange Wenhui took yesterday. She continues, I wasn't able to take a closer look because of the poison key and ghost key. With a determined look she adds, but now I know what technique Wenhui learned, realizing the nature of Wenhui's new ability. The scene shows Tang Wenhui, standing powerfully on the martial stage, surrounded by swirling blue energy. It was the wild wind dance, naming the technique as the energy surges.